Hi everybody. Um, Thank you for the, 2 more of you who subscribed. That was really awesome of you. Um, yeah, today was really good, for the most part. Went to the beach with my brother and, the, cousin and his little friend who was absolutely adorable, Angelina and Diamond. They have a web show. He updates it a lot. She's not over enough to update it with them all the time, but they're cute together. Um, that's the Star Killer 5 7 something something something. But yeah, they're cool, and they went with us to the beach today. We had a lot of fun. I met some people. One of them, her name was Dawn, and she was really cool. And yeah, so she lives pretty close to me. We're probably gonna hang out sometime, hopefully. But yeah, Chad called me today. Well, he texted me first, and at the base that he's on, there have been 2 suicides this week because the schooling's really difficult, and it's really affecting him negatively, especially this last one, because he actually knew the guy personally. I mean, they weren't like best friends or anything, but he knew him. Like, they'd worked together a couple times on homework and stuff, and so it was really hard for him. And so I just, a while ago, I vowed that I would never help anyone who was suicidal ever again. Because I had a friend, her name was Elise, and she tried to kill herself by overdosing on Lortab. And luckily it didn't work. But she texted me right after she took the pills saying I just took like 5 pills or something. And, you know, is that enough to kill me? And I was living in Utah at the time. This was probably, I don't know, about a year ago, maybe a little less. But she went and she told me that she had taken pills. So first thing I thought of was, I don't know, that might not be enough to kill you. So I asked her the milligrams, but then I realized, oh my gosh, this is my best friend and she's trying to kill herself. And I wanted to know the milligrams anyway to make sure that it wouldn't kill her, So I tried to assure her, yes, that's plenty, you don't need to take any more. Because if it wasn't, then she didn't need to take any more, and if it was, then she still didn't need to take any more, And so I went upstairs to talk to my mother, the one who raised me, and we called 911, and I kept texting Elise. I tried to call her a couple times and it didn't work, but 911 sent an ambulance, went and got her, and took her to the hospital and pumped her stomach to get the pills out. And it was really hard for me to watch my friend go through that. I mean, she had threatened to kill herself before, and I was like, no, you don't need to, your life's not that bad. And about a week later, I hadn't heard from her at all. And so I went to her place of work to check up on her, see if she was okay. And she was there. And her mother came up to me and told me that she didn't want to talk to me anymore. And that she wasn't interested in being friends with me anymore. And from that day on, anyone who threatened me with suicide, oh, I'm just gonna go kill myself, I stopped saying anything to help them, because I got hurt so badly, because Elise was my only friend and my best friend, and she left me. Her mom told me it was my fault that she had tried to kill herself, and I know it wasn't, because I hadn't done anything. But I'm worried about Chad, because he's surrounded with all of this death in the place that he's at. And it's not the stupid people that are killing themselves, It's the really intelligent ones that are taking this really seriously, being like, oh my gosh, I'm not passing this as well as I should be. And I have no idea what's going through their heads. I mean, yeah, I've thought about killing myself, but I know I'll never do it. And to look at that and have him surrounded by that, especially knowing one of the guys, it's hard to watch him go through that and not be able to be there for him anymore. But he should be, I will probably see him over Labor Day, and I will probably see him over Thanksgiving as well. He said he was gonna come out to California and visit me, and I would really like that. But I hate watching him suffer, and I know for a fact that if he did the same thing that Elise did, that I would not hesitate to try to save his life too, no matter what it would cost me. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that if you ever contemplate suicide, it's not worth it, because there's at least one person in the world that cares about you, even if it's like a parent or sibling, aunt, uncle, grandmother, grandfather, whatever. There is one person in the world, at least, that loves you and would have a hard time if you died. And so, don't commit suicide. I mean, if you're killed naturally or killed by someone else, that's one thing. I mean, yeah, it sucks. It's horrible. But taking your own life is never worth it. And you'll always look back if, I believe that you go to an afterlife. And I believe that you'll always look back at that and be like, wow, what a stupid decision I made to kill myself. Look at all the people that are hurt because of it, And so it's never worth it. So, just don't, okay? Yeah, my time's up, so, subscribe, friend me. That would be cool. See you guys.